Whatever y'all get on here, be whatever y'all get. I need to clean my glasses. Hello, I'm back. Y'all want late night class? I said I'm not about to keep letting these emotions control me. I can push through and teach a class or one. I didn't say or two. I said or one. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I think these eyes of mine are getting worse and worse. It's so crazy. I should be seeing they're getting better, but because I can't see nothing. Hey, y'all want some late night class? I gotta push through y'all. I can't keep sitting in these emotions. I gotta move it. It is what it is about this good old situation of mine, and pouting about it. It's not about to do nothing. Sometimes you get the pout though. Hey, I figure I'll wait and let everybody get in here so I don't gotta keep repeating myself. I said I can't sit in these emotions no more. I'm not about to do it. It is what it is. You hear me? I ain't about to worry about it. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. And that's gonna be it. That's all. Yes. So you're gonna need book one, page. Y'all ready? Yes, honey. I'm not about to sit in these emotions not another day. It ain't about to do nothing. Page, y'all. When I tell y'all my eyes is getting crazy. Page 690. I do not understand. Could be stressed. I don't know. Yeah, that's weird. That's real bad. Yeah, my eyes are getting worse. I thought I was tripping, but they are. They are getting worse. That's crazy. Several might have to go and go to the witch doctor. I can't avoid it no more. I need to go to the witch doctor, yeah. I don't want to go to the witch doctor. Cause you ain't never. You like my shirt? I made it myself. It's backwards for real. If y'all realize I didn't have to turn it around, that is. But this is the first one I did. I forgot to turn it on the Cricut, so it's actually backwards. The other one I would have to turn it for y'all to read it, but I told you I was gonna wear it. You need to go too, girl, cause a nigga can't see nothing. Yes, honey. They is the witch doctor. They give you pharmacia. That spells, incantations, and poison. Thank you so much, Mr. Vernon. I appreciate it. Okay, so y'all got to 690. Mm-hmm. Y'all not. I don't know if it's because my face is getting fatter. Daniel, don't listen. Daniel, do you want class or not? That's what I want to know. Do you? Is that a thing or sometimes just it's gotta be. I done did some to these classes or something. I don't know. Shoot now, I'm pushing through. Listen here. Is y'all at 690? Y'all. What the heck? Maybe that's it. Alright, here we go. I don't know what's going on. You've been here long enough. What does that mean? You do realize I'm in the middle of an emotional crisis. Nothing. But if I'm on here having class, why is you saying I'm not supposed to be here? What happened? Instead of just saying hello, Circa. You've been on here. And this why I just been off. Some stuff I don't be wanting to push through. I'm trying. I love you too, but I'm about to flick you in your head right now. Cause I wanted to stay in my bed. I'm trying now. Listen. All right, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Y'all ready? Thank you, Blessed by Design, girl. I'm trying to pop out, honey. I said, listen here. See, Circuit done got outside a little bit, and I forgot. So you just wait one moment. Y'all just wait one moment. Mm-hmm. Listen here. I ain't gonna lie. That little young white boy was looking at me like a piece of chicken today, y'all. He did came outside the gas station and was smoking and think that I couldn't see him in the reflective mirrors from the tire place. Sometimes you have to be reminded, because when you're hidden from the world, you don't always remember. I'm very grateful for my grandmother and my mother and my daddy. God rest his soul. Cause hear me. Mm-mm. Okay, page 690. I'm about to let's go. Y'all ready? Hey, sugar. Mm-hmm. Daniel, do you want to get blocked today, sir? I promise you, I'm not in the mood. I'm not in a joking mood for real. And if you're not in the mood, I suggest we just don't see each other this evening. Because I think you're not taking my cues. I ain't either. You don't tell me what to do. So how about you just go on and leave class this evening? And then I'll see you another day. Let me go make me some coffee. I'll be right back. Where is my spray? I might be rethinking this in just about 2 minutes. Because I'm going to tell you right now, it took all of my power for me to get over here right now. I just woke up from a nap and woke up in tears. Because, see, can I say this? Nobody don't, once I get off of here, y'all have no idea what's going on in my life. I could have lost a family member. Somebody could be sick. And just because I ain't said nothing to y'all and I'm not running you all my business, don't mean I don't have to tell y'all all my business. Just know life is life and for me right now. Whether y'all know it or not. So when I ask you to get off my ass, I'm gonna need you to do that. Cause I don't have to, I can get on here once a week for 30 minutes. Run these classes on YouTube and don't gotta be on here live at all. So if I ask for respect and say, hey, not today, I don't care. Stop. I done been on here through all kinds of stuff. Y'all have no idea what I go through when I'm not on here. And I'm not faking and fronting for nobody. I've been telling y'all, my emotions are high for over a week. You don't get to keep stepping on my nerves. Excuse me. I'm sorry, y'all. People get too comfortable, and I'm gonna keep everybody uncomfortable if y'all haven't paid attention. All I ask for is respect because that's what I give. All right, page 690, family. Let's move it. I think I'm getting fatter. I think that I need to get. That's got to be it because now the prescription is off. So evidently something is going on with this face. Thank you, Miss Carol. I appreciate it. My mom used to say, "Baby, you look real good in lime green," and so she bought me every time she went to Florida or somewhere. My mom was always putting me in some neon colors, and so then I just started wearing black and blue, like dark colors. And look at me back in the mess she used to put me in when I was dressed. Listen. Okay, so 690, Apocalypse of Abraham. When we talk about rock God all the time, and we talk about how people worship, thank you so much, how how people worship wood and stone and gold and silver and things and people. And so Abraham, who is the father of us all, the sons of many colors, Father Abraham had many sons, and many sons had Father Abraham. So let's look into Father Abraham and the conversations that he had. Some of y'all already read it probably in Jasher or Jubilees, but we gonna read it right here. And yeah, so Queen. You can throw some tomatoes, it's fine. Throw some apples right now. It's fine. I think you should. I think it'd be great right now, actually. I think you should throw as many apples as you want. That's what I think. Okay. So anyway, thank you. And I know they made for me. I never requested it. Look at that. So yeah, time for somebody else to get hit in the head. I got enough. All right, here we go. So Abraham. Thank you so much. I'm glowing because I've been out in the heat. I've been out in the heat. I have been out in the sun. Now the sun do a body good. It really do. Go on and bathe in that good old chlorophyll. Who been bathing in the chlorophyll? Anybody? Have you noticed a change in your skin? Is there anybody that tried it for at least more than a week? Anybody? Is it working? You go sit out in the sun, baby. Come back in, skin be glowing. What foundation? I don't need to change no colors. Mm-hmm. It's working, isn't it? Is it working for all of you, or you ain't been licking the grass? I ain't licking no grass, but I bathe in the grass water, but I ain't gonna. Yes, and the apple cider vinegar too. It's working as a toner. Skin, come on now, come on now. I told y'all, and your skin don't be as dry. It don't be as dry now. You don't have to use as much moisturizer. Like it's great. Who knew? Maybe that's why I was thinking maybe that's why some of the people in um Egypt were green. Because if they just bathe in straight chlorophyll, it will over time stain your skin. But think about it, it makes sense because they was just absorbing all that sunlight. I've been thinking about that a lot. I said that's probably why some of them was green. Because if you get it on your skin, it's going to turn everything green. And if you bathe in it every day, but it absorbs the sun. Where was they at? In ancient Mesopotamia, where it was. Good evening. Right. I would break out on my forehead. Now it's clearing up. Thank you. I'm telling you. Remember, y'all seen my skin when I first got on here? But that's because I was using soap. And I went back to just water. I can't use all that. I can't use it. I can use soap from the neck down. The rest of this, if I put any kind of soap on my face, it's gonna be horrible. Their undertone looks olive Miss Tyra. It was whole green people over there. Shall we look? They was green. This ain't the book I always. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. Hold on now. What color is he? Y'all see it? There was more green. There was listen though. That's what I'm saying because there was green people in India too. Y'all got so many books up here. I gotta take books out to get the book out that I wanted and put the other books back. So this is the Hindu like Bible, right? They had green people too, and blue people. We talked about this before, but see, right there. Y'all see it? And it's hot in India too. So why do everybody got green people? The Egyptians got green people. The Asians have green people. Someone told me they're starting to send troops home because of a possible worldwide crisis by 2025. That's about right. I know what's coming. We ready though, ain't we, Tyree? We ain't worried about it. I mean, it ain't that we ain't worried. We ain't never had to experience nothing like that, but that's why we've been prepping for almost 2 years. God gave you time to get ready. Because he loved us that much. That he warned us before. Told y'all, you're going to be happy. I've been telling y'all this whole time. Don't worry about it, what nobody is saying. You're going to be happy. You're going to be glad you listened. You're going to be glad you put yourself on a budget. You're going to be glad. 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 And as y'all can see, as y'all can see. So, who has noticed a pattern? Who has noticed a pattern? I need to go get one. In when you're reading the lost books of the Bible, that a lot of people didn't know who God was at first, but they hide that in the KJV. Anybody paid attention to that? Job didn't know who God was. We getting ready to read about Abraham and his daddy Terah, and Terah was an idol worshiper or an idolater, right? Or no? Hey Tiff, right or no? Did y'all know that these people ask questions? Right. Please pay attention, Miss Lee. I'm gonna tell you why. Because if you go back and read, if you go back and read Job, remember when they were knocking down, when he saw the people pouring out libations, pouring out a little liquor to the stone, and remember Job was the king. That's the whole reason that Lucifer came after him. Remember? Who read the Testament of Job? Not Job in the Bible, but the Testament. Did y'all read? Did y'all pay attention in the beginning? Remember, he said, "Is this the God that made everything that I see and me and all the animals and a brain and a heart and they got to move it?" He was Jobab. Come on, Mama C Drama. He was Jobab before he was Job, right? And God changed his name. Like some of our names used to be stuff it ain't right now. Like some people's names used to be that hoe over there, and now it's sanctified woman and wife. Mm-hmm. Some people's name used to be something else, and now it's a different name. A lot of it. It's a lot of people that had different names and God changed their name. Thank him right now. Hallelujah. Thank him right now for it. Mm-hmm. You better thank him. Thank him every day. Listen. Yes, Caesar, listen here. Yeah. So, listen. Mm-hmm. And did. Miss Williams. And did. Miss Bibbs. Okay, so since y'all want to think I'm being mean, who had a new name? Who got a new name when you found the Lord? You gonna be honest? CERCA got a new name. A couple. God changed my name from a few things. Thank you, Dad. You said Andy, yeah. Mm-hmm. You said me. He gave me. Thank you, Lord, for my new name. Listen here. Not with the apples over there. Over here. Not over here today. Come on. Can I get a break? Can I get a break? Hey, you said go sit down, huh? See, we don't want to talk about that. I know y'all be sick of me like, CERCA, I always want to bring up something I be trying to forget, because it's a seed down in there and we got rooted out. We got to get that seed on out of there. So you got to think about it so that we can understand, so that we don't have to revisit it and it don't get to keep growing in your life. Because if you let it keep growing, guess who's going to eat off of it? Your children. And your grandchildren and your grandchildren's children's children. So you might want to find out where the seed is that's causing all the other stuff to not be so nice. And that's what I'm here to do. Damn, Mariah, you too, huh? Well, there's that. I thought y'all loved me, but I'm seeing now that is not the case. That's why we talk about the ugly over here. Who notices that we talk about a lot of, I won't call it ugly, but we talk about a lot of thought-provoking things here. There's not a lot of mindless behavior in WOIU. Pretty much everything that we do is thought-provoking over here because I want y'all to think, and not think too much. I want you to think about things that actually matter. Because it's a lot that be going on that you could think about, but is it valuable to think about it, or is it a waste of time? You can think about a whole bunch of stuff. Is it going to do you any good? So yeah, y'all come over here and get your throat chopped on, but you're walking straighter. You're talking nicer. You are avoiding certain turns and corners and driveways. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You're not looking past the people that have less than you. There's a lot of things that come from going and looking at them little ugly seeds that you were able to have. Because in our reality, you don't. Everybody still see. No matter how fancy your car, no matter how nice your house, no matter how long your bundles or tight your fade is, baby. We see. And you'll live happier when you just go and address those issues. You know what I'm saying? I feel lighter when I get out, whatever. Who want to walk around with knots in your stomach, pressure in your chest, and a cloudy head? Not me. That's why I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna figure it out. I don't want to. Oh, somebody just sent me some change. Who did that? Thank you. Well, I said me. It might not be me. It might be for books. So it might not even be for me. Let me see. Y'all done sent some change this way. Thank you. Wait, look, I said somebody sent me. It might not even be for me. It might be for the Bill people. Okay. Yes, John B. Listen here. That used to be just for me. Now that is distributed a lot of different places. So let me not say for me. It spoke too soon. I'll check and see later. Listen. Oh, you just did that. Okay. All right. I appreciate it. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Russell. All right. So back to what I was saying. Who thought you had a very good relationship with God prior to WOIU? And reading the lost books of the Bible kind of lets you know that your relationship with God wasn't as tight as you thought it was. Because people always talk about me and God is here, and God said, "Nah, I'm not nowhere over there." You like, but yeah, he was like, "Nah, but I wasn't." Nah, but I actually wasn't. I thought, but I was wrong. What, loud and wrong, wasn't we all? My daddy forgive me. He said, "No, because you didn't forgive Jerome and or Sandy, your mama or the lady at the store. You still talking about that. And you ain't forgave no debts because you've been talking about what they didn't owed you for 22 years. So you want me to get rid of all this debt you done made, but you won't release them of their $200 debt that they made with you 22 years ago. You told everybody about it, every family thing that they ain't gave you your money. So should the bill collector start calling your family and telling them you ain't paid on your credit card that you be fronting when you bought that old Louis Vuitton bag? Because that's what you're doing to them. No, we're not gonna talk about that. Oh, I know y'all be like, like a puncher. Come on with it. I'm tap dancing on everybody's toes. I don't care. I know it's crickets, girl. I hear them over there, loud. They like, cause she showed do owe me $50, and no, I told her kids couldn't come to my baby party, cause how was you coming to a baby birthday party and you ain't gave me my money? How about you stay home, don't buy my baby a gift, and give me my money? You said full body chopping this evening, huh? What you say? Hiya! You said protective gear required. Uh-oh. You said, I just love how God called me out through you. Mm. Can I tell y'all something? Now do y'all see why I don't have... Who can honestly see why CERCA don't really have no friends? Be honest. I ain't even sad about it. But do y'all see why? Because I'm the parable person. At the parties and everywhere else. The grocery. I'm a parable person. And Jesus used to do stuff like, they say, Jesus, should we stone her? And Jesus would say, no, he'd just get down in the ground and start writing down everybody dirt. Petty. You said I'm leaking. Listen here. So let's see how petty. Who knew that Abraham was petty? Anybody? Did you all know that Abraham was petty too? I think the people that God gonna really use, I think you gotta have a level of pettiness. I'm seeing that now. And so I thought I was like original, but no. My daddy was petty too. He said he that is without the first sin cast the first stone. He that is without sin because you was laid up last night, you stole some money, you sleeping with 3 people wives and 2 people husbands. Jesus didn't say nothing. He just started writing in the sand. I know it was their sins. That's the only reason that they had to drop them rocks. He said, listen to what Jesus said. It said, they said, we gonna stone her. He said, okay, hold on. She sinned. He said, for real? They like, yeah, we caught her with old boy, with old girl husband. He like, for real? He like, okay, bet. What you think we should do with her, Jesus? You said, dang, there goes the throat child. He said, all right, well, since we're in a stoning mood, let's go ahead and just hit the whole crowd. So I'm going to sit down and write, and then whoever ain't got nothing on this list, go ahead and throw your rock. Hey, auntie. Did y'all see? That's what my dad, that's why it's, all you heard was boom, 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 boom. And before they looked, it wasn't nobody there. He said, go on, girl, just stay away from other people's husbands. What y'all think Jesus was writing in the sand? Think about what he said, and then think about what he was doing when he said it. They said Jesus crouched down. He said, okay, we can stone her. You're right. She was caught in adultery. That is the punishment, to be stoned to death, to be under or over someone else's husband or wife. It is. But before we get too hasty, let's make sure that we gonna hit everybody at one time. You said I can't even throw a rock. I'm just saying. I would say that's a level of pettiness, wouldn't you? Said giving throat chops. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Well, let's see if Abraham was along the same lines of petty. Y'all ready? Here we go. We only gonna read 3, 4, 5, and 6. Maybe the beginning of 7. I don't know just yet. Y'all already know my eyes is tripping, so if I stumble over my words, just bear with me because these eyes is getting crazy. Okay, here we go. We at 3 on page 690, book 1. It says, as I was still walking on the road, my heart was disturbed and my mind was distracted. Who knows that as soon as CERCA read that first line, just before I got on here, my eyes welled up with tears like the cartoon people. Who knows that? Did you send me an email? And please forgive me. I've been out of work, but I will get on sending out books. I think it's 4 requests. I will get out sending those this evening. Thank you. I made it myself, honey. Now, it ain't my own idea. I stole this idea from, well, I have borrowed it from Shein or one of them websites, but I was not about to pay no $49 or $39 for no t-shirt when I could spend $12.99 or $14.99, and I got vinyl in there. And so I just pulled out my good old Cricut. Well, I wasn't on paid time off, amen, but I was off. I'm more like I'm still in my 90 days, evidently. I don't know what's going on around here. You don't get no pay time off on that. I'm still in my 90 days, I guess. I gotta wait a little minute. Don't worry about it. It'll kick in shortly. I ain't tripping. You know your first couple weeks at work, you don't care about lunch or nothing. As soon as you get that first check, you like, let me go on down here to Wendy's and give me a little sandwich or something. Because I've been hungry all day. You've been hungry every day for 2 weeks. And now you want to spend $22 on the meal. Listen here. Yeah, we out and did it. So you gonna budget your money. You ain't gonna spend it when you get your first check. All of a sudden, you got time to go visit your buddies. You got a little gas in your car. We on page 690, book 1. It moved me to auntie. This how I been for the last 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. This how I been for the last 2 weeks. That first sentence, if y'all can't tell, that's what I've been on. Thank you. Okay. It says block his number and let little ugly have him. I got it from Shein, Punky. But I made my own shirt. Armand, for those of y'all that want these shirts, Armand got them made. They on the website. Young ladies or gentlemen, she got the male version too. Block her number and let little ugly have him or whatever. It's the opposite. She doing male and female shirts. So if y'all want one, go on over to Nerd Jump. She got y'all. Mm-hmm. I forgot to tell y'all that. And Michi, y'all remember? He got two shirts together. I haven't showed y'all I'm gonna show y'all both of them now. And then he gave me the website because these shirts is up. I said, I hope you ready. So the last call before altar call shirts, dope. Hold on. Y'all see it? Instead of last call before alcohol, he did the last call before altar call shirts. And they on his website. I'm getting ready to put it up here so y'all can don't y'all like that? Instead of last call for alcohol, the last call before the final altar call, because this is literally God is calling out. This the end. This is literally the last altar call. He like, is you coming with me or not? Yes. So he got him on his website. I'm gonna show y'all that. It's coolcheetah.com. COOL cheetah.com. Cool cheetah. Like the cheetah, like that. Cool cheetah. And then he did this one too, y'all. I still like this. So remember who was in class for the Satan was disarmed, defeated, and mutated or muted? Who was here for that class? He did the shirt, y'all. He did it. Look. Satan was defeated and disarmed, the life of Adam and Eve. So if you get this, you will be putting everybody in the world on that there is more books of the Bible. And he hand drew this, y'all. Y'all see it? Satan was defeated and disarmed. The life of Adam and Eve, chapter 18, verse 1 through 9. So go on over to coolcheetah.com and get your Satan was defeated and disarmed. And most people won't even understand until they go looking for the life of Adam and Eve. Y'all about to bust wear it on Wednesday, the Bible study. Who is bold enough to wear this on Wednesday, the Bible study? Now you might get stoned, but you'll be all right. We'll clean up your wounds. Michi did his thing, didn't he? Satan was defeated and disarmed. I love it. It made into that old snake to go down on it. It's no sizes. He getting it up, y'all. Give it. It's up there. I don't know if you got to pre-order or what you got to do. I told him be ready. I tried to tell you, Michi. If you in here, you better tell everybody hello, because they about to hunt you down. Your doctor asked where you bought your OTP. Ooh, go on and bust the doctor's head then. Go on and bust the doctor's head then. Be careful showing them about the medicine. Don't keep that to yourself. Just right there. We don't want them thinking, trying to put you on that medicine. Some secrets you got to keep under your hat, baby. So, young ladies or gentlemen, if you want to block her number and let Little Ugly have her t-shirt, we got them at Nerd Jump, or this one for the ladies if you want this one. And then over at Cool Cheetahs, we got the Satan was defeated and disarmed, and the last call for the final last call for the final altar call. That's gonna be hot. Christians is gonna be trying to, y'all wear that to choir practice. For those of you that are still in the service of the Lord in the building, wear that to choir practice. Or if y'all get to wear t-shirts on Friday, coolcheetah.com. Yep. Coolcheetah.com for the final call before the last altar call. And also for the Satan was defeated and disarmed. And then if you want this, you got to go to Nerd Junk. Nerd Junk is spelled with a 3, N3RD, for the block her or his number and let Little Ugly have him or her. So those are over there. All right. Now, back to what we was talking about. Abraham not knowing who the Lord was. Are we ready? Coolcheetah.com. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, here we go. So it says, as I was still walking on the road, my heart was disturbed and my mind was distracted. And I said in my heart, what is this inequality of activity which my father is doing? He said, what is my daddy doing? Is it not he rather who is God for his gods? Because they come into being from his sculpting, his planning, and his skill. So Abraham said, what the hell is wrong with my daddy? He's literally molding these gods, sculpting them, and planning what they gonna look like, and then he worships something he made. Wouldn't he be a god to them and them not them to him? Did y'all know that Abraham asked that question? He said, what the heck is my dad doing? He's literally worshiping something he made with his own hands. Wouldn't he be the God to that thing and not that thing a God to him, seeing as how he made it? That's why Terry was ready to tear him up. Right, right. How are you worshiping something you made? Let's get it. Here we go. He said, they ought to honor my father because they are his work. What is this food of my father in his works? Behold, Meremuth fell and could not stand up in his sanctuary, nor could I lift him until my father came and we raised him up. And even so, when we were not able to do it, and his head fell off of him, and he put it on another stone of another god, which he made without a head. And the other 5 gods, which got smashed and falling from the ass, who could not save themselves and enter the ass because it smashed them, nor did the shards come up out of the river. And as I said in my heart, if it is so, how then can my father's God Meremuth, which has the head of another stone, and which is made from another stone, save a man, or hear his prayer, or give him a gift? So Abraham said, you just took the head off of this God and put it on a God that you made that don't got no head. Then this God fell in the river when we was going across on the donkey, and it fell off and it couldn't even, it broke. The shards couldn't come back together and put itself back on the donkey. He said, and you think this is who is answering your prayers and giving you gifts? Really? Abraham started asking questions. Make it make sense. Come on. He said, and thinking thus, I came to my, we have 4, y'all. And thinking thus, I came to my father's house, and I watered the ass and gave him hay. And I took out the silver and placed it in the hand of my father Terah. And when he saw it, he was glad, and he said, You are blessed, Abraham, by the God of my gods, since you have brought me the price for the gods, so that my labor was not in vain. And answering him, excuse me. And answering him, I said to him, Listen, Father Terah, the gods are blessed in you, because you are a God for them, because you made them. For their blessing is their perdition, and their power is in vain. They did not help themselves. How can they then help you or bless me? I was good for you in this transaction, for through my good sense I brought you the silver for the smashed gods. And when he heard my speech, he became furiously angry with me, because I had spoken harsh words against his God. So Abraham is talking to his daddy. He said, Daddy, these fallen gods did not bring you no money. He said, I paid you for the, because I broke them. He said, they can't do nothing for you. Ain't that crazy? Hmm. Y'all thinking about that? Are we froze? How can something you created bless you? How can something that you molded with your own hands save you? So when people are bowing down in front of all of these statues that somebody molded out of a rock or wood or whatever it was. This is what Abraham was asking his dad. He said, Daddy, do you realize that God didn't bless you? I brought you the money because I know how much the statue costs. Okay. 5, it says, But having pondered my father's anger, I went out. And afterward, when I had gone out, he called upon me, saying, Abraham. And I said, Here I am. And he said, Up, gather wood chips, for I was making gods from fire before you came, and prepare with them food for my midday meal. And it came to pass, as I was choosing the wooden chips, I found among them a small god which would fit in my left hand, and on its forehead was written the god Beresat. And it came to pass when I put the chips on the fire in order to prepare the food for my father, and going out to inquire about the food, I put Beresat near the enkindling of the fire, saying to him threateningly, I gotta do it. What we got here? What can we use? Um, don't do that. Okay. So we gonna pretend that this is Maramuth or Barasat. So Abraham's so petty. I love it. Abraham takes the wooden god. He starts a fire because his daddy told him, get up, go down there and start me a fire so I can get ready to cook this food. And then I'm a, you know, like how they put the oranges and stuff and all of that at Buddha's feet. He said, cook the food for me and cook it so I can put some at the feet of my gods, right? So Abraham gets petty. Abraham gets up, he goes to find wood chips, and in the wood chips, he finds a miniature god that's made out of wood. So he sets the god down right on the edge of the fire and says, hey, watch this, y'all. He's so petty. I love it. He said, Barasat, watch the fire does not go out before I come back. And if the fire goes out, blow on it so it flares up. So he took a wooden statue of Buddha, put it on the edge of the fire, and said, hey, blow the fire. And if it get ready to go out, make sure you kindle it. He said, but it fit in my hand. They are the kings of petty, I'm telling you. Watch what he say. Hilarious. I read that. I was too tickled. I said, that's something I do. Because y'all know that's literally what I did to Rock God. Who remembers? I said, come on, Rock God, let's go. Rock God, get up and come on. Y'all remember? Me and Abraham, I think that's my great granddaddy. Times 100. Because I do this. I done did this right here with Rock God. Y'all remember? We laid Rock God down. I said, come on, Rock God, let's go. All right, get up and go make me some food, Rock God. Okay, Rock God, can you go pay my bills? Y'all thought I was crazy when I was doing that. And then look at Abraham. Now he's talking. Listen, he took the wood statue and put it right on the edge of the fire. Petty. Petty. Come on. You cannot be more petty than that. You cannot be more petty than that. Yes, I read. A wood statue. Really? Okay. He said, right, Elijah, the same way. Go call on your gods now. Maybe a little louder. Do a jig. Put some water on the ground. Kill another cow. Maybe they'll come. Maybe he'll hear you if you stand on your head and say, woo. Like, they be having to do the most, man. Okay. I don't know. It be a lot. Yeah, buddy. And they need a lot of numbers of them. We just need one. You hear me? Okay. I want to be on the winning side. All right. Excuse me. So he then yelled at the damn wooden statue and told it to watch the fire, and if the fire go out, to blow it and kindle it. A wooden statue. Okay. Yelling at it. Abraham did this. Oh, God. He said, I went out and I made my counsel. When I returned, I found Barasat falling on his back and his feet enveloped by the fire and burning fiercely. And it came to pass, when I saw it, I laughed, CERCA, and said to myself, Barasat, truly you know how to light a fire and cook food. Petty. The statue is burning. He said, well, I guess you do know how to keep a fire going. Petty. Listen, I was too tickled. Listen here. Listen here. He came back, he said, well, I saw his feet burning up. And I said, I guess Barry said you do know how to keep a fire going and cook some food. Yeah, he got plenty of jokes. That's why I be trying to say, like, what Bible do people be reading? Because it be so much shade being thrown and juicy stuff going on in here. Listen here. Listen. He said, I guess you do know how to keep a fire going and cook some food. Well, go on, Barasat. Petty. All right. He said, and it came to pass while saying this in my laughter, I saw that he burned up slowly from the fire and became ashes. I carried the food to my father to eat. I gave him wine and milk, and he drank, and he enjoyed himself, and he blessed Meremuth his God. And I said to him, Father Terah, do not bless Meremuth your God. Do not praise him. Praise rather Beresat your God. This why people was chasing Abraham trying to kill him. Do y'all see how petty he is? He said, "Nah, don't praise Beresat. I mean, all right, Auntie, don't praise Meremuth." He said, "Go on and praise Beresat." Dude, that's the one you should, because he the one who helped you eat this food. Petty. Petty. He said, praise whether Beresat your God, because as though loving you, he threw himself into the fire in order to cook your food. You read that? He said, go on and praise Beresat, because he threw himself into the fire to make sure that you could eat. Abraham petty. Abraham is petty. You done burnt up this man's statue. Talk about, yeah, praise him, because he threw himself in the fire to make sure you can eat. Right. Abraham petty. Petty. You talking to your daddy like this? He said, daddy, don't praise Meremuth. Go on and praise Bird said he threw himself in the fire and make sure you eat. That's petty. That's some stuff I say though. I promise. That's me. That's all me right there. I definitely do all of that. Yes, he did. And his level of pettiness is unmatched. All right. He said to me, then where is he now? And I said, he has burned in the fierceness of the fire and become dust. His daddy said, well, where is he now? He said, well, I told you he threw himself into the fire. He didn't come back out. Now he's actually dust. I know his daddy wanted to strangle him. Just petty. For no reason. He burned up. He said he become dust. And he said, great is the power of Beresat. I will make another today, and tomorrow he will prepare my food. And this is why I be looking at people like this. And I can evidently see Abraham doing his daddy like that. Daddy, I just told you that the wood burned up. You said you're going to carve another one tomorrow. I just told you. Never mind. Listen, I being got thrown out the court and jailed because I don't know if I can hold that. Crazy. Okay, so who just now learned of the pettiness of Abraham? If you didn't know Abraham was petty, do you know now? Did you just learn how petty Abraham was today? That's why I be trying to tell y'all got to get in these stories good. Take your time. Don't read it fast, because if you do, you will be like, ooh, no, they didn't. Too funny. He's petty for real. He said that, daddy. I could just see. Dad said, yep, I'm going to carve me another one tomorrow. Get up early and start it. Have it carved before the evening, before my lunch meal. Mm-hmm. All right. 6. It says, when Abraham heard these words like this from my father, I laughed in my mind, and I groaned in the bitterness and anger of my soul. Excuse me. He said, I laughed like, God damn. And then he got mad, like, are you serious? Ugh. Yeah, you're late. We're already looking for you, Michi. Yeah, they said you don't got no sizes up there. Hello. I'm just looking for you. And he appears. See? Mm. Uh-huh. I told y'all. Uh-huh. I thought she was already in here. Hello. We just showed the shirt. Listen. Okay. Here we go. So it says, when Abraham heard these words like this from my father, I laughed in my mind, and I groaned in the bitterness and anger of my soul. And I said, how then is a figment of a body made by him an aid for my father? Or how can he have subordinated his body to his soul to his spirit, and the spirit to stupidity and ignorance? Oh my God. And I said, it is only proper to endure evil that I might throw my mind to purity, and I will expose my thoughts clearly to him. So he was like, do this man, like God gave you a soul, a mind, and a body, and intelligence. And this man and all of that can't see that he's making these gods with his own hands and then worshiping them. He was confuzzled. Abraham was confuzzled. He said something ain't right. Miss Ida, he's looking like, am I tripping? Because maybe because everybody around. Oh, he did. He did, Miss Jewel. He did. He did. He was, honey, confuzzled, but all of it. He probably was walking around there looking like, what the hell? Because y'all know they had gods everywhere. They was everywhere. If you go back and read the beginning of this, they had a gods for everything. It was gods in the, just like in Game of Thrones and all of that, where it was little gods, big gods. You just seen statues everywhere, this, that. Everybody bowing down to he watching it. He walking through the streets like, what is wrong with these niggas? Or listen, he probably was walking through every shop like, damn, in here too, huh? All right, hey, Carisha. We talk about your petty Uncle Abraham, honey. Cause he petty. He didn't. Good evening. Good evening. Thank you so much. We talk about your petty Uncle Abraham. We on page 691. We almost done. Y'all done came in late. We better get off here, but y'all can get this last little bit in it. Come on in. Look. So it says, and I said, it is only proper to endure evil that I might throw my mind to purity, and I will expose my thoughts clearly to him. And I answered and said, Father Terah, whichever of these gods you extol, you err in your thought. Behold, the gods of my brother Nahor, standing in the holy sanctuary, are more venerable than yours. For behold, Zacchaeus, my brother Nahor's God, is more venerable than your god Meramuth, because he is made of gold, valued by man. And if he grows old with time, he will be remolded. Whereas Meramuth, if he is changed or broken, will not be renewed because he is stone. What about Loiv or Ioth, the god on the other god who stands with Zacchaeus? For he is more venerable than the god Berisat. He is carved from wood and forged with silver, because he too is a term of comparison, being valued by man according to the external experience. But Berisat, your God, when he was still not carved, rooted in the earth, being great and wondrous, with branches and flowers and praise, but you made him with an axe, and by your skill he was a god. And and behold, he was already dried up, and his fatness has perished. He fell from the height he fell from the height to the earth. He came from greatness to smallness, and the appearance of his face wasted away. And he himself was burned up by the fire, and he became ashes and is no more. And you say, let me make another one tomorrow, and he will make my food for me. But in perishing, he left himself no strength for his own destruction. So Abraham said, Daddy, your God, when he was a tree, still rooted in the ground with branches and this and that, was strong. But then you took an axe and cut the tree down, boom, and then carved it into a god. He said he's sitting here on by the fire and he couldn't even stop himself from burning. And you worshiping him? Really? I could see Abraham. He probably was so disgusted with his daddy, because you know you hold your parents in high esteem, and then you be like, "You stupid." Damn, and this is like I come from, huh? I know he was disgusted. Y'all can read that he was this. He said, "Daddy, is you crazy? This was a tree. You cut it down and carved it, and you is that he couldn't even stop himself from burning." He said, "Well, if he was a guy, why he didn't stop himself from burning up?" Like I told that man when he said, "Can you pray to your God for him to get me out of jail?" I said, "You said you was a God. Walk out. Open the door. Wish them open and leave. You can't, can you? You gotta wait till they got you locked up and won't let you out. Gods ain't locked up nowhere. They can move around whenever. They can appear and reappear and go and come back. So then that means you ain't no God if you can't walk up out that jail when you want to. You might want to remove that. Because gods ain't trapped nowhere. They moves around like they feel like it through the universe. Don't tell me you know God and you can't get yourself out of nothing. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Because if you a guy, you don't need nobody to let you out of nowhere. Right or wrong, y'all. God don't need nobody to get him out of nothing. So everybody rocking around talking about their gods, that means don't stop for the police then. You don't gotta do that either. You can do whatever you want to do if you a God, and ain't nothing gonna happen to you. Who gonna check you if you a God? Folks be running talking about I'm a God and a goddess. Are you? Well, don't pay your rent and your mortgage for a year and see what happens. Don't pay your car note, your bill, your electric bill. Will that stuff right. Will it? Don't pay it. Don't go to work. Stay home and will your bills paid. Will your lights on? Do it. And let me see it. I want to see it work. Since you God, you ain't got to be paying no bills. God don't pay no bills. He ain't paying no water bill or nothing. I mean, he'll pay your bills, but he don't gotta. Okay. Just look at all the people talking about their guys, and then look how many godlike things they do. Because gods can make stuff happen that would normally happen. So, yeah, right, when they come to evict you, just tell them, I'm a god, I'm staying here. I'm a goddess, and I will myself to stay here. You like my shirt, Carisha? I got this idea from Shein's. It's someone else's, but I wasn't gonna pay $39, so I made it myself. I got the old cricket out. I got another one I'm about to make, but that one ain't nobody's idea. It came to my own man, as the kids said today. I'm gonna put that one on there, but I'm gonna wait. It's real good. I said, now this me right here. This gonna be my thought. Don't even trip. This somebody else stuff, but the one I'm about to do, no, that's me. I was too tickled when I thought about it. I said, well, that's gonna be real cute. Hmm. It is. Go on and drag them out the apartments. Listen. So hopefully that just got you wanting to go read the rest of the Apocalypse, Abraham. If you didn't, hey, if you didn't, steer clear of it, go on and read the Apocalypse because it's funny. Abraham got jokes, but think about it. When they came to get him and he was dying, he had jokes. He been funny his whole life. Remember? Because when we went and read about when we went and read about him dying, he told the angel, "No, I'm tired. I ain't dying today. I'll go tomorrow. I'm gonna go lay down." He said, "No, you need to come with me there." He said, "I said I'm not going nowhere today. Go back and tell God I want to go see some other stuff before I leave." Remember, he had jokes then. He said, "No, I'm not dying today. Maybe tomorrow. I don't feel like it. I'm tired. I'm gonna go lay down. I've been up since 6:30. You can come. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about me dying tomorrow." How you gonna tell the death angel? Nah, I don't want to die today. I don't want to think about it. I'm tired. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe Wednesday. I don't know. Ancient humor. Come on. He's been a whole hoot since he came out. It's looking like this is why they used to be after him. You said, "Let me have my cop." Girl, listen. If you read the Apocalypse of the Testament or whatever, excuse me, when he was getting ready to die, he was hilarious. I still read that and be too tickled. Like this dude is crazy. I don't think so. I think it's in a different chapter. It is. It's not in this. I don't think. Don't make me lie to you, but I don't think it is. You know, it's not in here. Oh, excuse me. I think it's in the Three Patriarchs or something like that. Yeah, it's on page 883. It's in the Three Patriarchs, so it's in the same book. There's the Apocalypse to Abraham. It's the Testament of Abraham. Is the other one. So if you wanna, yeah. So the Testament of Abraham is when he got ready to die. This is like his last will and testament, and he was hilarious. He told Death, "No, I'm not gonna do that today." He said, "Oh, no." Michael, not Death. Michael. He said, "No." Michael said, "What you want me to do with him? What am I supposed to do? You don't want me to? What am I? Go get your friend. Go get your friend. What you want me to do with him?" The angels probably be sick of us. I'm sure they'd be tired of us. I'm sure. Right. Right. Did God send him back? Yeah, he sent him back. Who? The angel? Yeah, he had to keep coming back. Until he finally, I ain't gonna tell the story. Go read it. I ain't gonna tell it. It's good. He had to send in some reinforcements because Abraham wasn't going. Abraham was not going. He was like, I said I'm not dying today. I got stuff to do. Now let me go tend to my sheep. Go have a seat, bro. I'm good. I said I'm not dying today. How you gonna tell somebody? Could you imagine Death walking up to you, saying, "Not today, Death. I'm not gonna die today." Mm-mm. I don't know if I want to die tomorrow or Wednesday. Maybe next Thursday. I don't know. Well, let me go talk to my wife about it and see what she thinks. Like, who gets the option to do that? When you do when you a friend of God. The man had choices, right? He said, right, get somebody else to do it. No, I don't think I'm gonna die today. Get somebody else to do it. I'm sure there's somebody over there you could go and yeah, because I'm not gonna do it. When you got the right connect, come on. Listen, I love how you learn so much about God's angels in the OTP. That part. Who feels like you are so much more interested in the Bible after having the OTP? And like you said, the Book of Jasher, the Jubilees, and all of the other books, the infancy of Jesus Christ. It's a whole different thing, ain't it, Misha? Listen, change your whole understanding and make them more real. Who feels like the people in the Bible have like not gone from story to real people to you? Have they become real now? Now you can kind of see them as, oh no, yeah, this real. This is happening in my family right now. When you look at it as just a story, then it's different. But when you get the OTP, and for those of you that don't know what the OTP is, it's this: the Old Testament Pseudepigrapha. It's a two book. The other one is in my room. It's a two book set, I think. Yeah, it is. It's in my room. So it's a two book set. You can get this on Amazon for $54.99. If you cannot afford 50, well, actually, they didn't went back up to 57 now. We do buy these for people that cannot afford them. We say if you can buy Casamigos and go out with your homies and get your nails done and get bundles and get a blackout, then you can buy your own books and God will bless you. But if you can't, $54 gonna put you in a really bad bind, then we will get them for you. But these books have lost books of the Bible in them. So there's books in here that are not in your Bible. See? The Apocalypse of Abraham, the Apocalypse of Adam, the Testament of Adam, the life of Adam and Eve, if you never knew, there's more to Genesis, and a whole bunch of other ones that I'm not going to name this evening. But a lot of these are not. The Janus and Jambres, those are the magicians that went against Moses. Testament of Job is very good. Joseph and Asenath, a lot of this. All of these books are not in your Bible, so you know. And they going to open your KJV all the way up. You will not look at the KJV the same. Not in like, oh my God, no. Like, y'all see my shirt backwards now? Now y'all can see I didn't flip it on the Cricut, and so this one is actually backwards. But it works for social media. Then I'll have to flip my camera. Might make that a thing. All the shirts I wear on here, I'm just gonna do them backwards. But then when I go outside in real world, people are like, why is that backwards? Well, it looks right on the internet. That's what y'all do. As long as it look right on the internet, it don't matter if that's how it look in real life. Ain't that what y'all do? I'm just joining the party. No, I'm gonna leave it. Don't want to get any tomatoes this evening. Don't need any more heartburn. Throat shot. I'm just saying. Why not? Mm-mm. Amen. So with that, excuse me, I'm about to go, y'all. About to go find me some food. I figured out how to fly, and I figured out how to shoot, and I figured out how to punch. Coming for y'all in this Iron Man game. I'm telling you right now, I got 16 out of my 20 targets hit. I'm about to figure this out. I'm about to be, oh yeah. You said, can you have your, yes, you can have it back tomorrow. Even though you've been throwing damn apples at me. I guess I'd rather have the tomatoes than the damn apples. I'm about to take my head off. So I done figured it out. That VR, I ain't got Fortnite yet. Wait a minute. Listen, give me a minute, okay? I got 3 games, and I'm trying to work and get all of this stuff together, okay? Thank you so much. I didn't got my Tekken. I ain't got my. I mean, I got Street Fighter. I gotta get Tekken, but I just figured out how to get all my VR hooked up, baby. It was on. Oh, it's probably because I did it on my bed, so it don't. I can't really extend my. Petty. Thank God it ain't nobody else here to record me. Thank you, Jesus. Because I did it on my bed because it's so close to my thing. Because you got to be between 5 and 7 feet. So because I can't extend my arms, like so that you can hover, and then to fly, you supposed to lean forward like this and put them back, right? Just so, with the palms out, and you go forward. Well, CERCA be in her like this because I'm on my bed. So it be pushing me to the left. I be bumping into the damn mountains and stuff. I'm learning. I'm gonna have to move my TV or something because thank God there ain't nobody in here to take pictures because I know I was looking crazy here earlier. I had the time of my life though. I was like, oh shit. Hold on, wait a minute. Like, yeah. And I almost fell off my bed though. And I would have fell straight into the book cart. So that ain't good. I'm gonna have to move that. Cause you get to moving around and you be like, and I was on the edge, not remembering I can't see because these big old goggles is on my face. Yes. I had a good time though, honey. That Iron Man game is the truth. I'm gonna play Harry Potter probably tomorrow. But now that I've figured out how to do that VR, I got the flip flop between the two, and then I'm gonna get my little fingers together so when I get ready to come over there and get y'all in Street Fighter and stuff. Don't worry about it. Y'all gotta give me some time. Y'all been gamers for a minute, but it's all coming back. Everything is coming back. All of it. It's all coming back. Oh, yes, a book card in my room. It got all the coloring books on it, and it's the audio visual card. If you are 80s and 70s baby, 60s, you know what that is. Everybody go in the library or everybody sit on the carpet or sit at your desk and they're going to bring that audio visual card in. That's what it is. It's got the cameras on it. It's got it had the projector on it. I took that off. But yeah, we got an audio visual card in there in a book card on the bottom just in case so you could check out the coloring books while you wait. This house got books everywhere. It's so much stuff in here. It's puzzles. It's everything. Speaking of which, y'all know I can't find my. So y'all remember the puzzle I did that y'all sent me? I think a swiper done been in my house and swiped it because I ain't been able to find it. And it was in my hallway, like on the floor, because I needed to get a frame for it. And I just told my cousin, I said, you know what? I ain't seen that. Where is my? I ain't seen it like in months. I don't know where it is. It's been in my hallway since I finished it. Because remember, I glued it on a piece of brown paper. I haven't been able to find it anywhere. I checked the closets. I checked behind my couches, thinking I'd have put it up somewhere, and it's nowhere in my house. Like nowhere. Which VR do I have? I have the PlayStation, the first one, their VR 1 or whatever it is. It very well could be. I don't know because I can't find it. Like I've been looking for it too. I was like, well, maybe I put it somewhere. I can't find it. It's been in my hallway on the floor forever. Forever. I looked under my bed. I moved all the papers. Somebody got it. I don't know who. And y'all know I really don't have nobody in my house, so I don't know where it's at. Unless I done stashed it somewhere I would have never put it. I haven't been able to find it. Oh, come on now. Not the gift cards. Come on, he giving. My nephew learning. He know give and you shall receive. They learning, see, they watching y'all give. So them babies is gonna start giving more too. And then y'all house just gonna be more and more blessed. See, when you teach your house to be stingy, then everybody be mean and grumpy, telling I can't share none of my stuff. But if everybody in the house give, it's just more blessings multiplied coming into your house, honey. That's why I taught my kids to be givers early. And I was blessed through my children several times. I'm saying people would see, oh my God, your kids are so well behaved. You know what? Here's some money. Be like, oh, thank you. You're giving me money because my kids are well behaved. Bad. Y'all be good everywhere you go. You hear? You said you gonna give me all of this free food because my kids is. You said they can walk out of here in this store whenever they want to because they well behaved. Owner of the store. Thank you. Been blessed through my kids because honey, folks and gave me cars because I had kids. Like you should not be walking with these kids. Matter of fact, I got an extra car. What's your name? Don't even worry about it. You don't even owe me nothing, man. Because I see you a good mom, and I see these kids are so well behaved. Call this person, and don't worry about it. We gonna get you to get like for real. These kind of things have happened to me because real life, houses, everything. These your kids, all of them. That is what they always all. It's four. I didn't know four is all of them, but I guess. THEM, one for each kid. All of them. Yes, they're all mine. But my kids be sitting in the car. I be talking to whoever about the house. They not making no noise. I'm not having to keep saying sit down or nothing. My kids will sit there the whole time. If we sitting there, out there, sit there, and they be like, all them your kids, all of them, all of them. They just sitting there real, real good. Well, I mean, I'm talking. You know what? Yeah, you can have this house. Don't even. You ain't even got to pay no deposit. Don't even worry about it. You got your stuff. You need some help or. Yep. As a matter of fact, I pray for that. I do. You got a truck I can use because I was trying to figure out how I was gonna put this couch on this car. In real life, these things happen for real. But you gotta one believe in two. You teach your kids to be stingy. Who blessing them? Ooh, if you teach them to be givers and teach them community, they'll never want for nothing. God will always make sure it is a stranger right there to give them what they need. I promise. When you raise your children to be givers and communal people, my children have been offered some. Listen, amazing things and giving people, showering them with gifts and everything. I'm telling you because they are givers and they look out for people. They have gotten offered trips. People used to take my kids, their friends when they live in Arizona, they be in Mexico and this place in Washington. Kids don't have to, they on boats in the middle of the ocean and everything for real. No expense to me. No expense to me. So, ooh, since I accepted the challenge to give more, I started journaling the journey. Come on now. I'm trying to tell y'all. The way to wealth is not being stingy. I don't care what nobody say. Because once God see that you give, he always going to give you more. It don't matter how low it get, he'll stack it back up. Mm-hmm. Not no violin. Wait a minute. I'm telling you. You seeing it? Girl, that's why, honey. And you know what's so funny? It's always the stingy people that be mad about money. It's okay to be irritated if you don't know what you're going to do with certain things. But the people that are the stingiest, they always be angry. I done seen it time and time again. I ain't met one stingy person that ain't always irritated. I ain't met one. I have not met one. All the all the givers be happy. The stingy people, they be irritated. The ones that's only looking out for themselves, they always in a mood, always snappy. That's why God said he love a joyful giver. Cause he ain't about to do nothing but make you even more happy. So there's that. All right, y'all. I gotta go to the bathroom. I love y'all. Thank you for coming in. My fact, stingy and grumpy. I'm telling you, Kat, I ain't met none that ain't. I ain't met no stingy people that are. See, can I tell you something? I might take you up on what you said earlier too. I thought about it, and he kind of tap danced on my head because you don't even know that's something that I was actually crying about earlier today. So I will email you if that's okay. But I got a kind of thing I want to talk to you about. I don't want to just do. I gotta figure out some type of payment system or something because I don't want to. But I actually did pray about that, and it kind of stung me earlier because you was like all in my stuff. Sometimes y'all be all in my stuff and it's spooky. Honestly, I be trying to do it myself. Anyway, I gotta go because I gotta go to the bathroom. So I love y'all. Everybody have a good night. My lip gloss lasts, girl. You don't be seeing me. It don't. It don't. And it's going white right now. It don't. Auntie, she do be on it. She do. She always on it. Y'all all do though. Naisha, Queen, y'all know me real well. Let me say this to y'all. No, I'll wait till tomorrow because I don't want to cry this evening. Girl, no, not Mac. Max, Max. Mac lip gloss will break my lips out. They'll be irritated, and I cannot. And my friends pay what $15 for some. I No, this is Max, and you get 24 for like $9.99, and they last forever and ever and ever and ever. And I don't gotta care about leaving this one on the bus or nothing. hmm I gotta go to the bathroom, y'all. I love y'all.